Hello, and welcome to another Rangaroo cast. Me, Rangaroo, and today we are doing a 1v1 on Mud Fight. So, on the left hand side in blue, playing as blue 4, we got NortA. And on the right hand side in red, playing as blue 4, we got AmberT. So as usual, let's speed things up and get things going. It's a rather good map, pretty basic 1v1. Now I'm going to be wondering if either side's really going to go to alpha. It's usually the forgotten point, but it can be very useful to capture. You just have to infantry spam the crap out of it. And away we go. Now I do believe AmberT is playing a NortA deck. Yeah, while Mr. NortA is playing a Scandinavian deck. Yeah, definitely a Scandi deck for sure. Now, AmberT garrisoning the town. And also getting his helicopters round the bottom sides. Fennec O2s and Fennec 20mm getting close, but the ADAT's going to be shooting down those Fennecs. SK60B going in for the ADAT's fantastic kill. Great round roller point share. And this is just a very powerful push here from NortA, getting into his crossroad town here. You do have two Bradleys taking pot shots from afar. There's nothing really much in terms of anti-tank to deal with these Bradleys. Whereas we've got these ATGM guys getting close, so they can definitely scare off those IFV recons. Up top we've got a few Grizzlies, trying to make a push, doing a bit of scouting, spotting NortA's 141s, which are a fantastic recon unit. Kind of new flavour of the month for Blue 4 recon. It's a very cheap, pretty good cannon. You know, gets the job done. I believe it does. I think it has a good rate of fire. What is... Yeah, for 20 points, that's not that bad. 10 AP and 60% accuracy. That is a very rare sight to see on such a cheap tank. And the SK60B trying to go for Centaurian Marksman, but these things are a little bit more beefier, so it does survive the AT run. Oh, about third run does kill it. Now these Bradley 2s are still just pounding a rain, just in a perfect spot here. I mean, NortA is getting his ATGM guys up. That's easy moving him? No, he's keeping them back for now. But this is really his only shot at getting the Bradley. Yeah, it seems like NortA's pretty much got control over Delta. Amber got control in Foxtrot. And neither side once again going for Alpha. Got some FSKs flanking around, but no CVs, no real infantry guys in here. You know, honestly, NortA does have the advantage, because by holding this town, you pretty much deny the enemy from moving to Alpha unless AmberT goes round to Forest Round. Now he's getting some recon units. And honestly, NortA is definitely in an advantageous position, because he can get a CV onto Delta and Alpha, and that'll bring it up to very nice +3. While AmberT, he needs to get a CV on Foxtrot, try to stop his point bleed. There isn't too bad at the moment. The FSK is doing a little bit of a skirmish. Fighting off the range, but the Bradley just in the perfect spot to give some covering fire. But just far enough away for the FSKs not to kill it. The SK60B going in, another great kill on... Is that an ADAT? Did he kill another ADAT? Or... Oh god, he did. Oh, damn, those SK60s are just on point. Just denying AmberT from getting up at AA net. I mean, that's some fantastic use of SK60s. Because they only cost 60 points, and killing a 120 point unit like that twice is pretty bloody impressive. I mean, that's some good stuff. Now we've got some scout defenders being brought up from NortA. Doing a little bit of a light helicopter push. Gonna try and get his Bradley. But the Cobra is in position and there is no AA, but it did get blown up. Here we go, the Fennec O2 getting a hit. Scout defenders firing off his FFARs. But the Cobras are going to get close and try to shoot them down with the assets, trim miniguns. As this is a cheap Cobra with a lot of rockets. Yeah, AmberT has pretty good control over out middle town. Got Fennec 20mm. And here's the Centurion Marksman, definitely the better choice right now. Do need that survivability. And got Puff flying over, turning off the gun, very smart idea. And here comes the SK-60. Really going for, mate. I think he's trying to go for Centurion, but he's going to be flying over the Patriot. But he does turn off the Patriot missile, trying not to get puffed. And there we go, turning it on, getting the kill. Canadian Rifles getting pounded away from SSKs. With the help of his Fennec, they should manage to play this down. And NortA is definitely pushing strong along this bottom hand side. He really may want to think about starting to get CVs and Delta. Yeah, here we go. Got a CV being brought up. He wants to bring up another. That'll get him a very nice +2 point advantage. This is definitely what he needs. Now the FSKs are in a fantastic position. Their slightly longer range Ericsons can definitely hit anything that comes down his hill. And now's going to be the perfect time. He's got a bunch of Grizzlies being brought down. And there we go, Ericsons flying array. There's some ranges over here, but they're going to get pounded away by Storminiers, which also have Ericsons. And Bradley CFV getting some snipe from the Leopard. And even got some M8 AGSs. Don't see these guys ultra optimal. A fun little cavalry tank. You know, a little bit lightly armoured, but it's nothing really here armour-wise. I can the Storminiers can actually. But they are rather low ammunition. Now the FSKs and governments just holding their ground, stopping anything from coming down this hill, and this is a great choke point to hold from NortA. Oh, we got Phantom here dropping in the napiers, moving out as infantry, managing to dodge that napalm skillfully. And the FK-60B almost killing the Bradley. He's just on point with them. He's using them like MiG-27s. I mean, I do require a little bit of micro to use. There we go, killing an M8 AGS. Damn Amber, he really wants to start investing in AA, but every time he invests in his AA, he usually gets destroyed. I mean, did that Patriot get killed? I think it did. Damn, that's not good. But what is good is always an Apache longbow. One of the 10 reasons I used to play blue for. SK-60 getting the Centurion governments or something, finishing them off. And AmberT's trying to retake. Oh, he's got an F-18A Eagle. That's actually a lot smarter than buying a cannon interceptor, because the SK-60 can't do anything about an Eagle. We've got Phantom dropping in Mornay, bringing it hot like it's Vietnam. And now we got CV being brought up into Delta, and this is really going to put the pressure onto Amber. Because on a +2 point lead, he can lose rather quickly. He's going to make some progress. The F-18A Eagle going after the Puff, shooting it down. Now it's really down to dealing with this stuff down here. You know, the Apache longbow being brought up for round 2. The Rover RBS is on a good spot. He does manage to snipe on the second one out of ammo. The Bradley longbow. Oh god, I'd wish. That's the longbow's already pretty much a Bradley. I can fly. The F-16 block just getting wrecked as it flies over. And the SK-60's going for the Bradleys, but runs again and doesn't kill it. Barely surviving. Now AmberT, he's going to try and get some infantry up, and then the Eric's out of rockets. Only one guy left with a C7 and an MG3. I have to use, oh, I never realised that. The FSKs use Canadian assault rifles. Huh. Interesting. Well, an M8 AGS is picking off these Walker Bulldogs. You know, it's just kind of out of sight to kill the next one. Oh, the F4 Phantom, what are you doing? I think he's trying to nape at stuff, but he did lose line of sight. So now he's just hanging around. You know, he does have the missiles to try and shoot down an SK-60, but not enough. Might as well just try and drop it over enemy lines. And that plane getting shot down, and every SK-60 shot down is a breath that AmberT can take. Because they've been a pain in his side for the entirety of this match. Napalm covering out for us, and the AGS finishing them off. And this M8 is definitely in a bad position. Get sniped. They do manage. Oh, now the SK60 does manage to escape. Got some infantry guys being brought up and some M6s. And then NortA only on a plus run now because AmberT does have a command squad inside the sector. But NortA can still hold his flank into Echo. I mean, the only thing holding it is an M41 Walker Bulldog, but it is doing a pretty bloody good job. Just getting snipe after snipe, hit after hit. Now, AmberT, if you really want to start thinking about moving up maybe into Delta, try to retake Alpha, or he could even attack Charlie rather effectively. I mean, this top flank is rather unprotected. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of options, it's just about choosing one of them. And there we go, a longbow, getting in the snipes, just annihilating those leopards. Cobra, just minigun in arrays, infantry, some Hammanyan or Vietnamese, however you say them. I believe they're the reserve infantry. Huh. Yeah, they're the Danish reserve infantry. I haven't seen these guys since our land battle. Because as we all know, reserve infantry are god awful. The Rondra is using them because it's usually not a good idea to use reserve infantry. They got that Apache longbow just flying over Alpha, no cares given, and rightfully so, because all in here, it's just a command infantry, no backup whatsoever. And AmberT's pretty much cleared out its whole bottom flank. He may want to think about taking advantage of it and try to get this crossroads town and get a CV onto Alpha. The longbow's just going through the RBS, getting a shot, forcing a longbow to get a ray, but it does get a ray. And that'll be a good time to refill. A10 getting shot down, rest in peace, your steel warthog. And the Bradley just going at it. Now, even though NortA definitely has, well, he did have the air power just with SK60B snipes. AmberT's doing a good job keeping the armor superiority in his hands. He has a lot of very deadly anti-tank units, and Scandinavia doesn't really have the best tanks. Now, I'm having a feeling that NortA is playing a mechanized deck, so it doesn't really have access to anything better past Leopard 1A5s. So this really puts AmberT in such a high anti-tank advantage. He's getting a CV into Delta, but it's a little bit exposed. I mean, those Foucher Jaegers can definitely see it. Yeah. The SK60 almost getting shot down. That F-18 Eagle just overjudging that strafe. But NortA, just look at his points. So high up, over 300 points. AmberT, he really needs to start moving up and capping these points, these areas. And then NortA got some stuff into Alpha and Rover RBS and some FSK, some good defense here. F-18A Eagle, gonna try and intercept these helicopters. The other Rover RBS is in a good spot, forcing the Eagle to evac. Canadian Airborne just getting a rickety wreck from the Erixes. That one luckily missed, and only one guy left alive. Really make it out there. Be real. Only one alive to tell the tale. Running back into the town, but he's in a pretty good spot to push and cover and fire. And all the Bradley CFV a little bit unprotected. Getting sniped from the Fennec 2, but longbow in position to do longbow things. His Canadian Airborne definitely outnumbered, especially against the good old FSKs. using their own assault rifle against you. We've got a bit of a push here from the middle on AmberT, but oh, the longbow does get killed. Rest in peace. The F-16 block managing to get away. Honestly, this is just not looking good for Amber. I mean, he just doesn't really have the momentum. Here he is trying to push into the middle. There we go, managing to clear it out. He does have reinforcements, a lot of MA AGSs. It's also interesting for Amber because he isn't really using heavy tanks either. I mean, in this sort of situation, one Leopard, M1A2 Abrams would just wreck this entire map. There's nothing really, there's nothing really NortA could do about M1A2 Abrams except for cheap, light ATGM guys. But if you just have a, sufficient recon, that's not too much of an issue. But these AGSs are still a good choice, managing to spread them out. And there's nothing really heavy from NortA, so the light gun of the AGS is a perfect fit. And he is managing to take a lot of ground, just spearheading through the middle. And there's nothing AT rise. I mean, those FSKs could probably get sniped if they just get a bit closer. Same with Stormers, but now out of ammo. Canadian Rifleman going after the government. I'm going to take advantage. Fennec TOW2s. Scaring off the AGSs because there is no AA support in this push. Very good spotting out the weakness here from NortA. You've got an MBT 70. Huh. Interesting choices. Defending the bottom flank. Having a time of his life. And the AGS is moving up now with a Centurion Marksman for help. But he really needs to get the CVs out. But in 8 minutes left, it doesn't really seem like that's going to be a possibility. Got an electric Voodaloo trying to hunt down some AA, but if you notice, most of actually pretty much all of NortA's AA has just been RBS to IR. So the siege is worthless. Blood 185 going at it. And it does have to stand a pretty good chance against AGS, but not enough. Now, oh, they're so close to a CV. If he just goes a little bit down, he could wipe it out and clear up some points, but it was not meant to be. The Rover getting a good snipe on the Cobra. And NortA's light leopard push is going to pretty much take us. Which is such a shame, because if Amber just had, an A2 Abrams, maybe he doesn't have it in his deck, maybe he's also playing mechanized. He would have had it in the bag. Not the entire match, but that ground fight at least. And some AA as well, I guess. You can get some LAV-25 scouts, probably out of Bradley's. And those Bradleys are pretty expensive. Yes, it's pretty much going to be a good game to NortA. This is speed stuff. F15 getting shot down by an F16. A10 Thunderbolt getting a little bit too close, but the match ends before it meets its demise. And it'll be a good game once again, roughly a 700 point kill difference. But yeah, it was a pretty good match from both sides. I enjoyed that it wasn't a general blue 4 and general blue 4 deck. I always love seeing national and coalition decks being used. Does change up the pace quite a bit. But yeah, NortA is doing a very good job with that Scandinavian deck. I believe it was a mechanized run. Just doing a great job pressing down that bottom hand side, and he did the right thing. He played Alpha. Alpha on this map is so bloody important. It's such a great side to hold because the opponent doesn't really go for it, and it's usually the easiest point to take for both sides because the other top points are more easily defendable because you have the towns and better located forests. But yeah, he just press hard down south and getting all the way almost into Echo. And honestly, those SK60Bs, they were the MVP of their match. Killing ADATs, killing Bradleys, killing AGSs, almost Centurion Marksman as well. He was just using them extremely effectively. That was was really helped him with that match. AmberT definitely had quite a bad early game, especially with those SK60s sniping his ADATs, because that was his AA, and that's a lot of money he spent on his AA. I think if he had some heavier tanks with some better AA support, even though it was pretty hard for him to get AA out, he could have wiped out the entire ground force, because his deck is better suited. Or American deck is a better suited for an open ground engagement, because Abrams. But yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. A good match from both sides, and this has been another Ragnarokcast. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as usual, please just take it easy.